Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to try this. Twisted horizontal Louvres. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, so I had a test. So this is what we can achieve. It's a so these individual so they are adaptive families. Okay, so we can use a point to control the rotation angles of these panels. Okay, so you can see if I move this point to the right, and then it will increase the opening. So it's a little bit hard to see, but yeah, once we rotate this a little bit, so you can see the difference between here and here. So if I move to here, and it will rotate this. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first, wrong one, sorry. First, we need to create a family. So it will be a generic model, adaptive. Okay, so in this adaptive family, we will need to, so let's place some points and make them adaptive. Okay, so then we're going to connect these two points, use spline through points, and then these two, so let's make them reference lines. So we have these are will be the profiles. Okay, so 1, 2, and we need another one. So for that, the one in the middle, we're going to connect these two, and also connect point 2 and 4, and also make them reference line. Okay, so now all reference line, and then we need to place a point, use draw on face, and place on midpoint here. So you see this triangle. So this is midpoint of this reference line. So do the same, or you can use SM to snap midpoint. Okay, so now we can select these two, create a reference line, create a spline through points, and then make it reference line. So now we're going to place a point, use draw on face, and place on this midpoint. And then to make it easier, let's just change this to always show reference planes, and also uncheck this show normal reference planes. So we're going to use to do the, for this one, we're going to place a circle onto the vertical world plane of this point. Okay, so let's do it. Draw a circle, and we need to set work plan and pick. So tab, pick this, and oh hell, sorry. Let's do it again. So reference circle, draw on work plan, set work plan, tab, pick this work plan, and create a circle. Okay, so what we need is that we need to set this the radius of this circle to the same as the length of this line. Oh, sorry, diameter. So to achieve this, we will need reporting parameter. So let me just move this. Just make it not regular, not a rectangular, but a more a random shape. So because we place this point and this point on this on this midpoint, which means the length of this one equals half of the length of this plus this one. Okay, so we can use reporting parameter. So set world plan, pick this world plan on this reference line, and do a dimension di, and pick point 1 and point 2. So we have one dimension, right? So let's just change the scale. So yeah, that's better. So then do another one. So set world plan first, di dimension, and then the other one. So now we can select this one and create a reporting parameter. Let's call it RP1, instance and reporting parameter. and then select this one, and then let's call it reporting 2 instance and reporting parameter. So now we just need to select this circle, click on this to create a radius, and then create a parameter. So let's call it R instance and OK. So we just need to go to family types. So R equals, so bracket RP1 plus RP2 bracket divided by 2. Apply. So hang on, sorry, divide by 4. So divide by 2 is a diameter, divide by 4 will be a radius. Okay, so you can see once we click, we finish that formula. So this radius, so this circle will always match this this line. So if I drag, change this point, you can see it will always match that the length of this line. Okay, so now the next step is we need to create a surface, right? So we have this one, we have this profile, we have this profile, and we need a profile on this circle. So with like a rotation angle. Okay, so we can adjust the rotation angle. So let's place a point. So actually place 2 points. So use draw on face. So first I'll just place one here, and maybe just place another one here. So let's select this point, maybe select both, and change the change this measurement type to angle. Okay, so now let's select this one. So you will see this 300 something degrees. Okay, so this one is 100. So now we're going to create an angular parameter. Let me just do the start again. So select this point, click on here, and then create, I'll call it A1. Okay, so instance, and OK, and OK, and then select this point and click on this and create another one. So A2 instance, OK, and OK. So I want this one. So if I connect this point and this point and create a reference line, I want this line always to be the diameter, right? So from here to here. So which means this angle A1, if A1 is this one, A2 equals A1 plus 180. So let's go to family types. We just need to add a parameter to, add a formula here. So A1 plus 180. So apply. Okay. So now if I drag, so you will see if I drag this point on this circle, it will automatically Revit will change this point. So this line will always be the diameter of this circle, or equals the length of this to this point to this point. Okay, so now we can create a surface. So let's select tab, select this one, and control select this, and then control select this. So 1, 2, 3, we can create a form. So this will be the surface, right? And then we can so let's have a test. If I type in 90 degree, okay, so it's flat, so it looks like 90 degrees flat. If I type 0, that's some, okay, so 45 degree, 35. So yeah, so okay, so this is the form, the surface. The next step is we want to add an extra point, add an extra adaptive point, and we're going to use that point to control the angle. So okay, so let's place a point. So I'm going to use point, and maybe I'll just, doesn't really matter where you place a point, I'll just use draw on world plan and set world plan. I'll pick this level, I'll just place it maybe here. Okay, and then select this one, make it adaptive. So now we can, you can just choose one, so it doesn't matter which point you use, so you just need one. So I'm going to select point 1, so point 1 and point 5. I'll just create a reference line, so use as create a spline and change it to reference line. So I'm going to use the length of this line to control the angle. Okay, so control the angle. So okay, so the length of this will be another reporting parameter. So let's set world plane first, pick this DI dimension. So this is very important. You just need to make sure you pick this adaptive point, so you can see it's currently not sure what that is. Let's tab. Okay, so now you can see tab. Once you press tab, it will be the adaptive point 1. Okay, so if you do not press tab, it's picking the what's that, front element vertex. Not sure what that is. Anyway, so tab. Oh, hell, do it again. Tab. So you can also see here tab, so you can change. See, tab. So we want to pick the adaptive point. Okay, so yeah, that's adaptive point. So you can see here adaptive point, place point 5. So now this is it. So to double check whether you placed onto the right onto the adaptive point, so you can do this. So select this adaptive point, control select this, and also select this dimension. If you type HI, if this dimension disappear, it means you place onto the wrong element. Okay, so this is how you can check. Okay, so HR, bring them back. So now select this one, we can create another reporting. Let's call it reporting 3. Okay, so reporting parameter. Okay, so how can we use a length to control the angle? Okay, so we need some formula, trigonometry formula. So we have a reporting 3, right? So and then what we need to do is we need a formula in here using reporting 3. So actually I'm not really 100% sure. I just I did just a test. So I found that we can use I think I used Arctagent. Can't really remember. Let's have a test. So and also I used a reporting 3. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe a reporting 3 divided by reporting 1. I think I did this. So okay. So the idea is I want. Let's have a try. So click OK. Okay. So this is it's yeah, this angle is quite good. It's close to. So this point is close to this, so which is, we can say like a 100% open. Okay, so we just need to make sure when we move this point closer to this point, yeah, so I think this is exactly what we need. So you can see if we move this point closer to here, so it gives us this, not almost 90 degree. And if we move this point away from the point 1, it's become flatter, right? So further away. So yeah, great. So I think this is what we need. So now this is I think this is it, and then we can place this family into so we can use a conceptual mass. Okay, so we can and then we can just create a divided surface. So let's just go use reference line, spline through points. I just place a spline with 3 points. So just go to elevation view, copy them up, okay, and then select them, create a form. So just make it more interesting by just adjusting one point. Okay. So maybe just change a little bit more. Okay, so this is it, and then we use divided surface. So maybe reduce the vertical grid. So I'll just type 4. Yep, and then go to surface representation. Turn on the nodes. Go back to this family. Load this into the mass. So we can place it 1, 2, 3, and 4. So of course there's another one. So we can press escape to finish it. Okay, so you don't need to place the fifth point. Can just you can just escape. So we need a point. So in this mass. Okay, so let's go create one. So point. I'll use draw world plan. That's fine. So pick world plan. Pick the level. I'll just place it here. So and then we can just move it up. So for example, I'll just move it close to this divided surface. Okay, so maybe here, and then we can just see move your cursor here onto this adaptive points. Pick new host. Pick this point. Okay, so now we can select this adaptive point. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 with extra adaptive point. Click on repeat. So this will place this family onto the whole divided surface. Right. So okay, I think this is it. So now let's have a test. So if I move this, for example, closer to here, and it will change the angle. Looks like so this one's rotate this way, but this one's rotate the other way. Okay, so that's fine. We can, I think we can fix this by changing the orient to. So you can see if you select 1, 2, 3, 4 adaptive points, the default orient to is instance XYZ. So if you use host XYZ and load this one back and overwrite, I think this will fix this. Yes, so now you can see they are all rotating in the same direction, right? So now let's have a test. And also just remember, because we use a point, the distance between point 1 and point 5, so it's using the distance from here to here to this point. Okay, so not to the middle of the this. Or actually, we can do the middle. We can do the middle. We can if we just add another reporting. So imagine you have currently we have one reporting parameter. So the distance from this point to the adaptive point 1, we can add another reporting dimension. So from point 5 to point 3, and then we can just add them equal and then divide by 2. So we can, I think we can get the we can use the distance from the point 5 to the middle of this family. But I think for this one, I think we can, let's just use a point 1. So don't make it too complicated. Okay, so now if I move this point, so you will see it will increase the angle here. I think it's still okay. So how can we okay, so this currently is rotating in this direction. Okay, so maybe we can use this. Let's try flip. It doesn't work. Okay, so what if we want it to rotate the other way? I think not really sure. I can't remember. I think I did this. Oh yeah, I think I know how to do it. So select this point. See this point. So there's a rotation angle. So let's try 180 degree. Okay, so yeah, so now if we load this one back, this will change the direction of these panels. Yep, right. So that's so this is how you can rotate in the opposite direction. So what else? Okay, so let's add, because you might think, okay, so it's this is the only way we can change the angle. So by just moving this point, is there any other way to increase the angle a little bit or reduce the angle a little bit without moving this point? Yes. So we can go back to this family and go to family types. So we need to add a new parameter. So let's call it n and change it to number. So it will be instance parameter. And we're going to add this n into this a1. So I'll just type times n. Oh yeah, times n. Maybe I'll just type in 1. So it will not, for now it won't change anything. Okay, so because times 1 equals the still that, right? So but we can change this n and then it will change the angle. So click OK and load this back into this divided mass, conceptual mass. Okay, so you won't see any change because we have that n as n equals 1. So now let's type tab select. Okay, so SA select all. So let's try -5, and what happens? Let's say, okay. So it looks like when we reduce this, it actually increase the angle. So maybe it make more sense because you can see we divide by this times. What if we just Control X, we just put this in here. Let's try again. Okay, so load this back, overwrite. Okay, nothing. I think it's still it's the same. 1. Okay, 0.5. No, it's not right. Hang on, let me think. Times. So maybe I'll just have another try. If that doesn't work, I'll just give up. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so load this back, overwrite. Yep. Okay, so I think this might work. So select all. So currently 0.5, right? So it's a smaller number in it. So make these angles smaller. So if I type 1, this should increase these a little bit. And type 2, and again it should increase a little bit more. Yeah, I think this works better. So it makes more sense, right? So I think this is it. So this is let's recap. So this is each one is individual adaptive family. So with 5 adaptive points, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 controls the boundary of this panel, and the fifth point is being placed onto this point. So, and we use the distance between the adaptive point 1 and this adaptive point 5 to control the rotation angle of this panel. Okay, so to achieve, so we can use this point to control the angle of all these panels. And also we have an extra parameter to control the the amount of it's like a multiplier. Yeah, don't know what it's called, but anyway, so this is the one you can adjust. Oh, looks like we don't need to select all, just select one and it will change because we used it's in the repeater. It's a repeater here. Okay, so you change one, you change all. Okay, so this is it. I will upload this family for you so you can have a look. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.